Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame, Shia. Hi, Shia. And for everyone else who's watching, I thank you for watching. There's going to be a lot of crime against me. However, it's not going to be that much crime, Shia, because I don't really want to talk about negative things. And in this video, I am a little bit spaced out right now. Because I've only had 2 or 3 hours of sleep, but I have a cup of coffee here. So I'm going to go through what I did today. I'm going to go through some of the notes. And I'm going to tell you what happened at Coronado when I was there briefly. I have your photos here, Shia. I've been looking at them. I had just took my sweatshirt off because it was too hot when I was in here. And Shia, I was told, because there's one screenshot of you where you look a little spaced out, and it actually makes me a little like scared, because I know when I act like this, like kind of spaced out, far gone, like because of the brain injury, the stroke, I know you're getting angry. However, all you have to do is remember that it was not my fault. This is not my fault. This was done to me. So you can't be angry at me. And I am getting attacked right now too, which makes it a lot worse because people are watching these videos while people are remote viewing. So I have some notes here. I forgot to bring the notebook. So this is what happened today. Hold on. So I'm going to go through the notebook notes. I'm going to show you the printouts that I did for the recipe research. I'm going to show you... Did I take more screenshots? I think I might have taken more screenshots. I may not have. And that's not my voice. So I'm still demonically possessed, Shia. I'm doing all I can to get these demons out of my body. And I've been told today that pretty much 100% of every human being on this population has some kind of possession or entity attached to them. I don't think it's physically possible not to be on this planet Earth and have no demons attached or entities attached to you. So I have your pictures here. I have your photograph pulled up here to look at while I'm making the video. And they're turning you into someone to attack me. I have your notes about you. So I don't think anybody's watching these videos. However, I have to, I'll tell you something very peculiar happened. And they're still trying to take control of this conversation. I know that's extremely annoying, Shia, for you. But where did my phone go? So, hold on, I have to get the phone. Oh. So I went and parked at the Coronado Beach sidewalk area, And across the street, I had taken a nap in the car, and I was doing some Lumerian technology, and then I took a nap because I was waiting for the library to open, because I wanted to get my Amazon fresh grocery delivery. I didn't want to go on the laptop to do it because I didn't want to see the advertisements. However, it ended up being all those sales were not. But I had an hour and a half before the library opened, so I went to the Coronado Beach, parked there, took a nap, ate a snack, kind of woke up, and then I look over, and it's one of my family members across the street. Is my mother's brother. And I took a photo of him. And I took a photo, it was, I don't think I took a photo of him, his wife took a photo. I think this is his second wife, or his third wife. Her name's Shannon. They have a 16-month-old girl. And I'll show you what he looks like. This is my brother. Well, this is my mother's brother. And honestly, I look really silly. My face looks really silly. His face kind of doesn't really look completely like him either. Because I'll show you what my face looks like in the photograph. That doesn't look like me. That's awful. That's an incredibly awful looking photo. But this was the photo I just took of my uncle, Jamie, and he actually doesn't really completely look like that either. I think this photo's distorted. So this is my uncle Jamie, and I took a photo. He was visiting Coronado Island with his wife and his little child, and I took a photo of him and his wife, Shannon, and his little daughter. I think her name is Kira. And the hacker deleted the photo off of my phone. So as you can see, I took a bunch of photos, by the way, at Target Grocery, and see, that's the one photo I have. I took 2 photos. I saw it go through. There's no way that I deleted it. And then it disappeared after I went in the car and looked, and only this one was there. So that has to be evidence. I'm getting photographs deleted more and more now. And specifically, it's very strange. Why would you delete a photograph of my family member who I ran into on Coronado Island? So I'm not going to really tell you too much about him. However, it was friendly, but not completely. It was pretty friendly. However, I wasn't really that nice to him, extremely nice, so he wasn't extremely nice back. I thought it was a joke because I haven't seen my uncle talk to him. I haven't seen him in, I don't know, 10 years. But he didn't recognize me. I said, "Are you?" I walked up because I thought this was a joke being played on me, because all of a sudden, he's pretty older to have a child. And the last time I saw him, he was with another, I think it was a girlfriend after his first wife, or possibly a second wife, but I don't. Anyways, maybe this was the second wife, and I didn't know what she looked like. But so I took a photograph of them and I want to show you. That got deleted by the hacker. Thank God that this photograph didn't get deleted so I could show you. So, where was I going with this? I hadn't seen him in a long time. I don't know if it was necessarily a coincidence that I ran into him. So, I'm sitting there looking over and he's got a rental, and I'm looking at him like, that's Jamie, that's my uncle. And I just kept looking at him like, no way, there's no way that's him. How on earth would he be there? And he's taking out a stroller with a little girl and his wife, and I'm like, he has a 16-month-old baby. But he's jumping up on the rocks with his little girl and like raising her in the air like he's all proud. And I was getting really triggered and angry because that's what happens to me with that situation. So I ended up getting out of the car to see. I want to know if that's my uncle. I want to know if this is a joke being played. It wasn't really a joke. I don't believe it was a joke. However, that definitely triggered me. So I approached him. I said, Jamie Reynolds? Are you Jamie Reynolds? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, it's Alyssa. And he goes, I couldn't recognize you. He's like, I could not recognize you. You look so much older. And so I hugged him and I met his wife. She's very, very nice. They're very proper. They're very proper and pretty respectable. However, I was getting a little embarrassed. I felt like a loser because he was sort of questioning me about my life, and I was saying I'm an author, and he just gave me some questions. I eventually was just blurting things out that I don't think I was blurting out, so I finally tried to stop the conversation because the conversation was getting humiliating. So, but he looked at me like he didn't recognize me, and obviously, based on what I look like now, people probably wouldn't recognize me. This stroke has changed my looks a lot, and I do look like 20 years older. So I knew he could get the vibe that I didn't want to visit with them, and they didn't really want to visit with me, and we talked for maybe 5 minutes. I took a photograph of him. They took a photograph of me and my uncle, me and Jamie, and then I really wanted to show you what his family looks like. However, the photo got deleted. But then I started shaking and shivering inside. I get that real that nervous shaking, shivering, that I know is not natural, and I don't believe. So whoever was remote viewing me while I was talking to him, they were definitely trying to attack me. So but I really did. He was, I don't know, then he started being a little unfriendly, so then I said, well, I saw you, and I'm like, if I didn't get out and see you, because he's like, well, I haven't seen you in forever, and I'm like, well, if I didn't get out of the car, I think that would have been really evil, and I don't think that was really appropriate to say. However, I kind of had my guard up a little because I know that my family members do not completely like me. So, surprisingly, I did ask if my grandmother, my mom's mom, is still alive, and she's got a lot of dementia. She can't remember everybody, but she's still alive, and she is in a nursing home, which is good. So I didn't know she was alive because I've been lied to, pretty much. I did show my uncle your photo, Shia, on my phone, and I showed his wife, and he got, well, I think he got kind of a little nervous, or maybe kind of like he knows, and he was like, oh, but then he goes, I was saying, well, yeah, I'm kind of, it's like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm just sort of kind of, waiting around so I can be with my husband. He goes, you have a husband? And then I said, I have a husband, and we're in a long-distance relationship. I'll show you his picture. And he looked, and he obviously was pretending he doesn't know anything. However, when they looked, it was obvious. And then he was looking a little bothered and angry and tired looking, and so I'm like, oh, you look kind of upset. And then I'm like, oh no, you look tired. And then his wife was like, yeah, he's tired, kind of like cover it up, kind of like, because I don't want that, they don't want to act like they don't like me or anything. So it was very I definitely got triggered when he jumped up on the rocks with his little 16-month-old, and the wife was taking photographs, and he was all proud of his daughter. I felt like, for some reason, like, there's a lot of street theater that happens like that, and then and that looked like a lookalike of my uncle. I was like, I have to get out. I have to make sure, because I don't think my uncle would do that to me and like try to trigger me like that. However, so my photo gets deleted when I take a photo of them. They're gone by tomorrow, so and they were walking down to the hotel, and I was like, yeah, I'm just in my car, waiting for the library to open. They're like, well, we'll see you, and we're just walking down to the hotel and back. We'll see you when we get back. And I'm like, no, I'm going to be going to the library. So I don't know, my uncle is a little bit he's a little pretentious. Out of all the family members, he's definitely the most pretentious, because I don't really want to talk too much about him, actually. I don't really want to talk too much about him. So, but I was feeling a little humiliated. My hair was messed up. I was obviously in the photograph, I was looking really awful, so I felt like kind of a loser. I'll tell you more about it when I'm with you, Shia. But the child was like, his wife was like, yeah, the child was looking a lot like Jamie, now she's looking more like me. I thought that was kind of, and then, but they were friendly, pretty much, and his wife that I never met was acting like she kind of knows me, or like just like kind of not acting like, whoa, like she was acting very friendly and like familiar. The Coronado is a nice place for me to go because it's only 2 miles away. It takes less than 5 minutes to get to the ocean. It is kind of cold a lot, but it takes less than 5 minutes drive. And it's an elderly community. Coronado Island is kind of elderly. And I was thinking that, I think living in an elderly community area, because of the less crime, it might be better to live in an elderly community. But it's always nice to get out of the neighborhood. Wherever we go, wherever we live, it's typically when you live in a neighborhood, you kind of don't really like drive around, and like it's more like you go to other neighborhoods. So, is there anything else that I had to tell you about that? So that was very shocking. It was very shocking. It wasn't, but I think well, if anything, I think that was, I mean, he wanted you to see him. He's very professional. He's a very professional person, and so now I'm going to talk about the notes. This coffee I really needed today, and I should have had it earlier. I really have to try harder and look better, and I just say I just need rest, I just need rest, I just need rest. So I think that you wanted to see, I think he wanted to see you, or wanted you to see him. So I got up at 4 a.m., started to get tortured, and last night was very, very brutal, the torture, and I got up at 4 a.m. There's no way I was going to get back to sleep. So I went to do a return. I had to return some products, and they're attacking me with what I returned, so I'm not going to say it on the internet. But I had to return the markers, and I got some nice markers, 24-pack. I really want to have markers when you get here, Shia. Eat two, so we can do the coloring together. This is something that's been stolen from me. I used to have gouache paints. I never did watercolor or acrylic. I always used gouache. I loved painting gouache with gouache paints, and these markers are going to be nice because they are highlighter, but they have two tips. They have the dual tip, the chisel, and the fine tip. So the fine tip is what I'm going to use, and they have some pastelish colors. And I don't know if I showed the photo of my uncle on this phone. That's the worst looking photo of me. I mean, that doesn't even look like me. I really have to get my teeth fixed because this is looking really bad, and it's starting to grind a little here and getting shorter. I gotta use teeth whitener too. So it took me 2 years to set the clock on the microwave. There were subliminals and possession where I was not allowed to set the time on the microwave. And I have had a problem with this stupid thing. As you can see, it says 6:07 and it's 2:30. So this, for some reason, I hit the buttons. So all you have to do is click the arrow and it messes with the time immediately. That's what's going on. I'll figure it out later. So it took me 2 years to finally set that clock. I wasn't allowed to be human enough to have a clock around. I had to check the phone, and obviously that would create a lot of nerves if I had to check the time all the time on my phone. That's like not being a human. That's being treated like an animal, that I can't have a clock in my apartment. So it's going to give me too much anxiety if I set the clock on the microwave. So I went to exchange the things. I got this markers. Also, I want to show you, I got something afloat. Well, got these noodles. It's because I want to try to possibly have them bent here and keep my body up floating so that I can, or keep it on my, I don't know. I'm going to try to do something with these. They're only $1, so, because that tube did not work. However, I bought 2 of those tubes. So maybe we can go to the ocean, Shia, and you never see people with tubes though. You never see people with tubes in the ocean. However, I think maybe and I also got this charger. This is kind of nice because it has a little light that tells you that it's turned on. I'll show you if... So it's a little purple light. It turns purple. It's like a purple color. It's not green, even though it looks green on the camera. So this is what I did today, and this will be my last outing for a while. I wanted to get the whole reason why I was going to go out was to return the markers, and I had all this energy this morning to go to Chula Vista and drive through the vortex, and so I went to Walmart, and then I was going to try to go to the library, but I realized it was closed on Sunday after I was waiting around to try to kill time before I would go to the library in the Chula Vista area that I've never been to. So I actually did take photographs at Target to show you and talk about the food, but we'll do that tomorrow because I'm not going to have enough time to talk about the food. But I did want to show you, where is the photograph? Oh, this isn't part of your birthday present, but I got these beach chairs. They have like a turquoise and like a light aqua, green blue tropical plant pattern. I got 2 of them. They were $12 a piece, or 20% off. We really needed beach chairs, Shia, because if there's one place that we're going to be allowed to go out to do is to go to sit at the ocean. And I only had that one like camping chair, which is actually really not comfortable to sit on at the beach. So I'm really excited about those beach chairs. And I'm not going to use them until I'm with you, Shia. And well, at Target, there was a girl that reminded me of myself with the brain tree, and she was. I actually had prayed for her a little bit because I felt like there was something bad happening to her, but I also think I think she actually, I saw her soul. There's very few people that I can recognize that they have a soul. But I kind of want to remember seeing her because I am very fragile right now, and I'm not treating myself in a fragile way, because when you're getting tortured, it's like you have to be in a constant fight, and that's a constant amount of energy to fight it. So it's not easy, Shy, that what we're doing is not easy. But she was working at cash register. She wasn't that injured. So I also want to show you the library. I went on to the library and checked out some of the ebooks, and I printed off some recipes, and I wrote down in my notebook the recipe titles I didn't want to print off. So I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. Hold on, I have to go to the bathroom. Actually, I'm going to talk about that tomorrow because there's not going to be enough time. I would really like to just to get some rest and sleep. And I do apologize, Shia, for always looking so bad. My hair is still damaged. I haven't been actually conditioning it well. I have to leave the conditioner on it. But I looked in the mirror and oh man, I feel like there's a spiritual death that has occurred. And I'm like close to, I feel like me and you, Shai, are still close to death. There's a weakness in both of us that we have to be careful of. And there's a couple people in this neighborhood. I think that they've had walk-ins. I think that they have had walk-ins. No, telepathic supporters to tell me. Sure, I know that I do say a lot of things that I'm smart about. There's also a lot of telepathic supporters and spirit guides that are helping me with these conversations. For one, to give you information, also to keep it interesting. They are helping me because I know that I don't want you to be bored by these videos. So I am getting help, and I am very happy. I'm very appreciative of the help that I'm getting to be able to make these videos and make you not be bored and to get you the information that you need. But there's a couple people in this neighborhood that have had walk-ins, and it's really, really obvious because their looks changed. It's almost like some kind of satanic puppetry. So it's like not the same person. So I'll talk, but I had a little bit of flash of consciousness this morning. I had a very close connection with you. Something happened. There was a very, very close connection when I was listening to the frequencies. And I've been doing a lot of that energy hand work where I'm going like this. There's a reason why my palm is actually pretty big. I'm going to be doing some energy work with my hands if I don't get paralyzed. So I'm going to just do this to my head, see if you feel it when I'm doing this. So I pictured a ball of energy expanding, and So I think it backfired, the rape torture that was happening this morning. Somehow it backfired. But I had a flash of consciousness. I was really close to you. There's a really nice video, Shia, that I want you to listen to that is really nice. I think I'm going to get the ice pack. Hold on. So Yeah, I had a flash of consciousness because the AI was like wearing off, and they like, so these criminals that were attacking me were like acting like really pathetic and powerless. Oh, the ocean waves and the dolphin sound video I found. So I'm sticking with the Kieran Rakias. I'm sticking with the. When you listen to Kieran Rakias, it's like a fight because it feels like a fight. These frequencies on the spiritual Zen page, it feels way more like relaxing because it's like doing different things. It's not doing the same thing as the Kieran Rakia. But I want to show you I put this on the playlist. This is a really nice dolphin sounds. It's like a very high frequency sound with the ocean waves in the background. I haven't typically found the ocean waves with the whale and ocean sounds. So I'll be playing that too when I have a chance. This one's good too. The Jesus Name 1,000 Times Anointed Miracle Prayer. It's really obvious she doesn't really have an ego. So like in like the way she says it, it's like you can tell it's really like it's really gonna work. Like some of those. Sometimes I feel like no, I can't explain it right now. Just don't take that out of context, Shia. I can't explain that completely. I think she probably has a soul, and that's why she sounds really like it would work. Because some of these, like some of the Kieran Rocket pages, some of those Rockies are not good, and they don't have souls. So like the Kieran Rocket is not going to work if there's, because they like reverse the energy. So I think I've been getting some of my soul back with the frequency. I think I've been this one's a good one too. Return to sender, all black magic hexes, because it has like a water sound. So I'm going to show you the food tomorrow. I haven't been taking photos of my food anymore, Shia, because I'm really grossed out by like my diet right now, and it's not looking extremely appetizing because of the paper plate, so I'm just not going to do that. But in regards to my family member's photo, I took a photo of it with my camera to make sure in case it gets deleted, because I want to show you the photo of him. And I don't believe that my uncle is on our side, but he's definitely not on the criminal hacker's side. He's not going to be defending and helping him, because he didn't just mess with me, he messed with his sister. And so I think that he would want you to know that, Shia, that he would want you to know that. So I'm going to show you. So I'm happy about the library ebooks. However, I was having trouble in the beginning because I was trying to go onto a library website and they didn't have, the pin wasn't working. I had to redo the pin. I was having a lot of trouble with like errors in the pages. I finally found EPUB, which is affiliated with the San Diego County Library, and there's like 28 pages of cookbooks. So I have to do more research on how to use the different websites affiliated with the libraries that are connected with the ebooks. But there is one called EPUB that I'm going to keep using. And I printed out some really good recipes. It's not just recipes, I'm also learning like tips and tricks and menus. Some of the cookbooks I like, they have little menus. And also, Shia, I know I don't often mention that I believe you have a sister, and sometimes I'm mind controlled to think you don't, but she probably is a target individual, and and I know that you're helping her, Shia, because I'm sure that she's getting attacked. But because I'm communicating with the Ledites and doing a specific technique so that they can be helping your parents, I think that if they're helping your parents, it'll help your sister. I also made a nice drink, apple cider vinegar. Remember I told you I was going to drink apple cider vinegar with hot water? I put a little molasses in it, and molasses has a lot of I think minerals or something like that. So it's actually really tasty. I was getting a lot of nausea, so I think it works. So, let me talk about you now, Shia. Is there anything else that I have to show you? Let me turn this phone and see if there's any. Let me see if the pendulum has to tell Shia anything. But today was productive, but then I went to the library and I went to go do the Amazon Fresh grocery delivery. And unfortunately, I kept pressing the food tab to try to get to the filter page. There was no filter page because they had a tab where you could click on all of the 1,500 food products and then filter lowest to highest. I think that was it. Or all the... And there was nothing 75% off because I went down to my past order that was canceled and I added all to cart and it was around $102 and it was actually $50 to $52. So that's 75% off. Sale is not typical. I kind of thought that would happen because there's no way all the food would be 75% off. It didn't really make any sense. So that must have been just, must not do that all the time. I can't find my pendulum. I forgot to wear my glasses today. So it won't be that bad if I have to return them. Where's that pillow? One thing, I actually have a lot of notebooks and I've accumulated a lot of papers and folders and files, but it is very easy for things to get lost, more than usual. Where is my... I'm not going to find it. Hold on. I have this little backup pendulum. Yeah, so I took some more screenshots. I think I showed you these. There's only like 15 pages. So we'll do that tomorrow. I want to try to go to bed early but I'll get early and then I'll be woken up and have to stay up. So it'll just be like taking a nap. Well, Marion, tell me what Shy needs to know. Tell me what Shy needs to know. I'm not going to go out, Shy, don't worry, for the rest of the month. Besides the ear appointment. And there's no sense in going onto Amazon grocery delivery at the library because I have to log into my account. I was thinking I could look at Amazon Fresh before I log in, add to all cart, and then log in. However, I don't think that you have, they give you all of the features of the filter, but I still can't find the filter, so where's the Most High? Mighty and Presence, tell me what Shy needs to hear. You're feeling personal power, Shia. You're feeling personal power. Your parents are going to get rewarded. It's a pure miracle. It's a miracle. And it's a preservation of your heritage. So I'm going to make sure I help your parents. And now that finally things are happening, but I don't want to get too happy and talk too much and say too much about it because I don't want anything bad to happen to us, Shia. So I'll make sure that whatever I say is down in the notes, because typically what I write down in the notes, I can say. So now I'm going to talk about you. So let me talk about you. Why do I keep picking the same? I can't believe I keep picking the same page. I have been feeling a lot safer and more protected. I know you have too, Shia. You're feeling a lot safer and a lot protected. I don't know why I always think that I'm more demon possessed than you, and I can't completely see the demons that are attached to you in the video. However, you definitely have probably as many as me. I have been able to pick up so much more from that video than most people. And it's not just intuition. Oh, you pick up so much more. You pick up so much more from these videos, and I know that you're... Oh, I didn't write that down. I did write that down. Why didn't I? So there's a couple walking by when I was sitting in the car, and before I saw my uncle and his wife and child, and I ended up parking on the sidewalk close to the ocean, and then everybody kept walking by, so I moved the car to the other side, parked in front of on the other side of the street, because it was too many people walking by and too many voices. But the couple was talking about something, like, and the husband was finishing the wife's sentence, and I was thinking to myself, that's definitely gonna be me and you, Shia. You're gonna be finishing my sentences, and that's okay, Shia. I want you to. And they tell me that you do that. And honestly, you can get a little irritated and frustrated with me, with the way I'm communicating with you. Obviously, because the demons are definitely interfering, for one. And also, it's kind of selfish, and like when someone's spaced out and not... But the thing is, I'm also making sure that you're staying safe and you're not in danger. I don't know why, but look at all of the... This is a... cup has a bunch of holes in it. I gotta wash that. It dripped. But I saw that screenshot like you're a little far gone. Honestly, with all the torture that we've been through, it might have been helpful that we were a little far gone. But I don't want you to be irritated, and sometimes when I'm watching these videos myself, I get irritated with myself. And they were covering up my problem for a while, like doing that fake AI Valley Girl slow talking voice. In case someone picked up, maybe. Thanks. So where was I going with that? So I will have no problem with you finishing my sentences, Shia. Especially, it's hard for me to think, and sometimes stroke victims, they'll say things, and if I don't finish a sentence, it's either painful it's either a demon is trying to finish my sentence, or it's I'm going to get attacked if I finish the sentence. I don't know. There's more than that too that's happening. But you have a gentleness, Shia, and a kindness about you. You have a lot of power in your eyes, Shia. You're really lucky that you have green eyes. Green eyes, I think, are the best eye color. And I'm trying to say, Lord, give me words that will bring life to my husband, Shia. And I think that you can, I think I am getting help, Shia. I still don't know what's going to happen, how we're going to be together, but I'm not going to... I don't have the ability to figure it out. Whether I want to try to figure it or not, I don't have the ability to. But those those healing quantum codes, I put the twin flame quantum codes on, and I've been having some very close connections with you, and I actually really feel like they're helping. Among the other things that I'm doing, I really think that these healing quantum codes are working. I took my tank top off, but I have put them on my I put a tank top on with the stickers, and I put them under my sweatshirt, my shirt. It was too hot to wear underneath this, and it wouldn't be comfortable. So I have not given up on the Grabovoi codes. And I really depend on you to stay alive, Shia. I think both of us have to continue to... I've been repeatedly told you really have to worry about being what was the word? Because if you're close to death, you have to kind of be gentle with yourself and take care of yourself and do certain things. And I told you, these demons, because of the possession, they're trying to just really make me so exhausted to the point of being sick. So we have to do everything that we can, Shia, still to stay alive. So I'm going to talk in the next video. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow in the next video. And I did the prayer renouncing, and it does help because I get really attacked. I did the 1.5 hour prayer renouncing, and I did get very attacked from that. And I'm going to put the energy hand work back on the screen, and it's been day 11 of light ET contact. So I'll probably do some food research too in the library, the e-library. I was supposed to put my hair halfway up, but my hair is... I have to make my hair... I have to condition it. So, I'm so happy, Shia. If what's happened is true, I'm so happy. I'm so happy about it. It's the best thing that's ever happened to us. And I know how happy you are, Shia. I can feel it. So I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. I love you, Shia. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.